Yo guys, I'm HP and welcome to the next tutorial of the series Beautiful Acoustic Guitar Chords. I have a new set for you. This time we are on the key of G. I'm gonna play it for you, but before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button and also join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. So here I have a set here. So that was it. We're gonna check it out in detail. I also have a backing track here. You can also play with the back. I'll show you later. So let's check out these really beautiful acoustic guitar chords. All right, we're on the key in G, and basically, what you hear, I'm using a really wide ambient reverb type to create this really wide sound, but you can also play with a normal acoustic guitar. What I'm doing here, I'm using two typical lines where first part of the chord progression is just the normal G to C to D, you know, but I'm using again open strings, and first what I would create, this is a G major 7 chord, 3rd, 2nd, 4th fret open D string. Okay, and I'm using finger picking, but you can also do with a pick if you like. And then I'm going over G with the B in the bass, and we're doing voice leading. What is voice leading? You try to move, we have 4 voices here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we try to move as not as many as possible, as few as possible voices to the next chord. So now this is a G with a B in the bass. Here's the B, here's the 5th, and here is a 9. This is, well, it's a G add 9 with a B in the bass. So, and this leads to the C major 7, which is the same as down here, and we're going back down over the D with the F sharp in the bass. Here 2nd fret open, A string open, D string. Okay, so I'm using a really simple picking pattern, but you can also make more stuff. Whatever comes to my mind, but I like this really simple one. And we having here the dead note on 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3. I love this one. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3. 4. Now, as a composer, you want to open up something, you know, as I was talking about voice leading, okay? That's why, by the way, voice leading is the reason why chord books are not really useful, because they don't show you any voice leading. Now you want to open up the same progression, and we're opening up like this. We're going to the G here, 3rd fret, 7th fret open G and open B string. Now we're going to the G with the B in the bass. We just move up here, 7, 8, 10. We now to a C. We're just moving up the bass here in the 8th fret, and to the D. As I said, voice leading, we're moving as few voices as possible, so we try to keep this here. That means we're moving up and making here a body. So okay, and so mostly when you do voice leadings, then the chords start to get really yeah, let's say unusual to grab, so you need to really figure out this stuff. But now we want to make a little add here, you know, before we add. Because we want to open up to the tune. So now we're moving the bass in between. So we have 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and on the 4 end we make the connecting bass line to the next chord. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1. Oops. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3. And see how this opens up really nicely from the previous chord progression. Okay? Or you can also open up, you first do the simple chord progression, and then with simple picking, and then more busy picking. I'll show you an example. So same chords, just more busy picking pattern. Sounds really nice. Good. Now we need a second part. We do the classic second part. We go to E minor, and now basically, to show you the progression, E minor. And now the trick is you just move the chords along with the bass line, it just goes down. The bass makes this. That's a classic bass line, and the chords go along. So E minor, then E minor with a D in the bass to C, then to G with the B in the bass, to A minor with a G in the bass. I'll show you another one after that, and then to D with the F sharp in the bass. So now we're selecting this one here. We're taking E minor 9 here. Now we want to have a D, there's no lower note. Now we take the higher note, and as I said, we do voice leading. We only change what we need to change. We have 4 voices again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we change only what we need to change. But now the lowest note is a D, so we have the bass line moving. Now to C, now we take the G as an open string. Now to G with the B in the bass, which will be here, 2nd fret, pinky in the 5th, middle finger in the 3rd, open G string. To A minor 9. Probably you know the normal A minor, but the A minor 9 is here with the pinky here in the 4th fret on the G string. Sounds really nice, but it's honestly a little bit hard to grab. And then A minor 9 with a G in the bass. To D with the F sharp in the bass, and we end up with a normal D. So now you can also make a more busy picking pattern. something like that, but the chords remain the same. And that leads to a really wonderful chord progression with an A part, a B part. I'm gonna play the whole thing now with a backing track which I created. Let me check out what we can solo over this really nice tune. If I would find my pick. Where's my pick? Here. So now let me play it now to the backing track, and then and so on and so on. And as I'm already saying, we're doing voice leading. In this case, the arrangement opens up more. But you can open up, if you're just doing a solo version, just with guitar, you can open up with more busy picking pens or like that. But I would really keep the voice leading as it is. If you're playing with somebody else and you want to make some nice soloing on this one here, I give you a few advice here. We're playing here in the key of G, and I would just follow the chords with the melody. So something like this, then to G with the B in the bass, and then to C, and just follow the chords with melodic phrases. I'll show you. It's really simple. Oopsie. So. And so on. I mean, you can do anything like this, works really great. And you just follow the chords, with the melodic thing inside. And the second part, you saw I just was following the bass line, which was going down. And that sounds great. What would be nice to make a counterpoint? So in the second part, I show you counterpoint. Instead of going down with the bass, you go up. Let me quickly go to the beginning again. Here in the beginning, I'm making counterpoint. Chords are going up, melody is going down. Now we're going counterpoint. See, when you make counterpoint bass, the whole progression is moving down, but you're going up with the melody, and this creates really this beautiful ambient. When the frequencies are opening up, that makes a song or a melody line sound really wonderful. Instead of just following the bass down, this could be a first, but in the second one, when you open up, you make the counterpart and going up. You can go even more up, but we won't take it too complicated for today. Okay guys, that was beautiful acoustic guitar chords, key of G. Some ideas which I had. It's all about voice leading, it's all about melodic phrases and working with the voices. A lot of guys out there think You know, playing guitar is just pressing chords, but the voice leading is what makes a chord progression really nice. And therefore really need to check out the stuff. And as I said, honestly, chord books or all these tools which ever show you chords, they don't really help, because they don't know what kind of progression you're doing, what kind of voice leading you're doing. That's something which you need to figure out yourself. Good. If you want to download this backing track to play along, plus the tabs of the chords, the way I played it, it's available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Please join there with a free member account, but in order to download the stuff, you need a premium member account. And I'm saying goodbye for today.